Sonic Heroes is a forgettable game if I'm being honest, but even if it's forgettable, I can never truly forget it. Which brings me to about a couple months ago when I revisited my 5-year-old save file to record something for school. Don't ask. So in opening my save file, I unfortunately stumbled upon a super hard mode option. Hey, I think I've heard of this before. It's just harder, right? I don't really know the specifics, but hey, it's only been 5 years. How super hard can this really be? With my curiosity piqued, I'd officially made the worst mistake of my life. So today, I'll be stringing you along on my unbearably miserable Sonic Heroes super hard mode experience, and how I almost went insane in the process. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you subscribe. Now, if you don't know what a super hard mode is, which I don't blame you, allow me to break it down for you. Super hard mode in Sonic Heroes is Sonic Team's campaign from the main game, but with entirely remixed levels that are, crazily enough, harder. And when I say harder, I mean there are a million enemies in your way at all times, and the platforming is even riskier than it already was. But it gets better. Along with all of that, you have to beat the whole campaign in one sitting. If you die, you die. Go back to Seaside Hill, dumbass. It's super hard. Now, I didn't know about any of this going into it. I thought it was just a casual, challenging side mode. I didn't take those flashing red lights on the loading screen seriously. Yeah, about that. Who designed this? If I were playing this as a 5-year-old, I would genuinely get scared. Okay, enough stalling. Let's get into it. Seaside Hill is our first level, and trust me, if you ever try this challenge, you'll be getting real familiar with this place. This game. As far as first impressions go, this level had me feeling pretty good about this challenge since the stage wasn't very hard at all. Seaside Hill lays the groundwork for the rest of the challenge. You have your constant hordes of enemies, your bottomless pits, and of course, the super power of teamwork. At first, I thought there was a ranking system in this mode, so I spent my sweet time maximizing my score on my first attempt, only to realize I just wasted 12 minutes of my life for absolutely nothing. But besides that, the stage itself is what I remember from Sonic Heroes. Fly here, punch there, go fast. Pretty simple stuff. Ocean Palace. The forgotten sibling to Seaside Hill, and for good reason. It is quite literally more Seaside Hill, but with less hill and more palace. I sometimes wonder who designs these things. The only thing of note going on in this level is this giant stone ball roller thing that clearly requires Sonic to outrun. Like, imagine switching to Tails in this section. Whoever would do that must be a f***ing idiot or something. What the f*** just happened? For as much as I like the aesthetics of Grand Metropolis, there's a whole lot of nothing to say about this level. You can't have just go fast, kill enemies, and pull on switches. You know, everyone's favorite. I'm not really feeling the soul of Sonic Heroes. Where's the jank? And, you know, the super hard. Well, good thing Power Plant has got us covered. Say goodbye to comfortable, fun gameplay and stage design. Here we have intended game mechanics that just don't work, metric tons of sitting on your ass while getting shot up your chili dog recycler, and holy shit, Tails, can you fly a little faster? We are going to die. The majority of the stage is actually pretty alright. There are enough ring trails and rainbow rings to keep me satisfied. It's really only this section here with the rising lava that sucks. I kept on dying like my life depended on it, and it tanked a lot of my runs. It turns out I was just an idiot because there was clearly a free 1-up box right next to the checkpoint that removes any tension this part of the stage had for me. Good thing the depth of field restores that tension. Seriously, why was this so hard? Oh my god. Speaking of tension, Casino Park. Somebody get me out of here. I really don't even know where to begin with this level, if you could even call it that. The stage is 70% pinball, and not just regular pinball, Sonic Heroes pinball. Oh fuck. No, no! Now, since you probably don't know what Sonic Heroes pinball means, allow me to shed some light on you. You see, in normal pinball, like actual pinball, you can't really control shit. Your shot is your shot. You can argue that that is your control, but that's besides the point. So to make pinball something playable, Sonic Heroes allows you to slightly influence the direction you go in to make things easier overall. The thing is, it seems to do f*** all sometimes and is largely inconsistent. Oh shit.
Leave it to me.
No.
Here we go. Leave it to me.
Oh, we're here. So when combining all of these batshit pinball sections with disgraces to my time and the Sonic franchise as a whole in the form of the other 30% of the level,
There they are.
whoa, it can only be concluded that this stage f***ing sucks. Yo! Well, luckily for me, Sonic Heroes isn't structured around 2 acts following the same level theme, so I forgot! Bingo Highway and those gosh darn pinball sections strike again, but this time, as the name suggests, there's bingo now. Thankfully, this level is quite a bit more bearable than the last, and dare I say it's actually a little fun. Tails just f***ing died, holy shit! Doesn't mean I didn't get f***ed though. Oh yeah, did I mention back in Casino Park that I accidentally paused the game while holding up on the control stick and pressed the f***ing quit button by accident? Yeah, that wasn't fun. Well, actually, it might have been more fun than Rail Canyon. This is it. The single most evil, tedious, and broken stage of the whole game. I hate Rail Canyon. I really do. I'd rather play through 60 casino parks than have to deal with this sorry excuse for a level ever again. Okay, I'm just exaggerating, guys. I mean, how could flying off the side of the stage from performing intended game mechanics, or getting slammed in the face with monster trains that block your path, only to force you into performing the most mind-boggling invincibility frame bullshit to pass? Oh my god! Oh my god, I survived! I survived! Or having to whittle down the HPs of enemies over a bottomless pit that you can't one-shot due to the aforementioned monster train killing you. Did I make it? Did I make it? Fuck! Or this stage single-handedly ending my first 3 runs possibly make me dislike Rail Canyon. Bullet Station, on the other hand, has you flying out of cannons and destroying the titular bullet stations, and overall was a much more pleasurable experience. Not because it's entirely different from Rail Canyon, because it's not.
I guess we're heading in the right direction.
Oh my god! But because there aren't stupid stage ruining oversights that make you want to cave your own head in. I am not joking when I say Rail Canyon made me tear myself a new asshole. Did I mention we're on attempt 4 now? Oh! Make that 5. Frog Forest, despite the torture I've been through thus far, provided me with some much needed relaxation. Much needed relaxation through its breathtaking scenery and display of wildlife. With the help of these all-powerful weather-bending frogs, the gang and I... Wait, who even is I in this context? Yo, Sonic, what the fuck? Yeah, minus Knuckles' death trap of an attack, this level isn't very hard at all, and dare I say I enjoyed it.
Let's go.
Bro, I don't... Oh my god. And it's all thanks to these nice green frogs. What is that? Deep down in the lost jungle, we're in the toxic frog territory where their rain doesn't grow new greenery, it destroys it. But they aren't even much of a problem, if at all, when compared to these big hunks of shit. I do not know what these developers were smoking when they decided to drop like 8 of these guys in a jungle. But I can forgive them since you could just walk by most of them. But besides that and a little jank, this level was also pretty alright. Yo, what the f was that?
What? What's going on?
We're in Hang Castle now, and I can't even lie, I got stuck for a solid 10 minutes at the very beginning of the stage because I couldn't figure out that I had to light the candles, and even when I tried that, the game just wouldn't work. I had to kill myself. But besides that and some silly little mishaps on my end, the stage, while unique and interesting with its flippable stage design, is quite inoffensive. Let's just hope it stays like that. Why do I even say anything anymore, man? Mystic Mansion is like if nobody loved you. Yo, okay. If I were to tell you that there would be a Sonic level inside of a haunted mansion, what kind of enemies would you imagine? Unique, spooky, scary, and haunted ones, most probably. So tell me why this stupid hammer-wielding hunk of shit is thrown in my face at every turn. This would be somewhat excusable if it were actually fun to kill these things, but it's not. It's tedious and repetitive. Not to mention this ending section that is pretty unclear on how to progress and has bottomless pits to boot. It's okay though. We're almost at the end, and it wasn't really that bad. I forgive you, Mystic Mansion. Egg Fleet. Wow, we're nearly at the end. Surprisingly, this level was nothing but smooth sailing, even with these annoying Power Ranger shield guys.
This is not gonna end well, I'm calling it.
I flew from ship to ship, destroying everything in my path with pure skill and style. With a calm and relatively comfortable 3 lives remaining, only the last big hurdle remained. Final Fortress. With the dark, stormy sky, the toughest of enemies, and the constant threat of a bottomless pit looming over us, the mood was officially set. If there were any time to lock in, now would be as good a time as any, and I lost 2 lives immediately. It's okay though. My performance and the odds stacked against me have a direct correlation, so if anything, this is a good thing. We're at 0 lives. Okay, it's do or die time. I've got this. And from there on, I have never played more carefully in my entire life. It doesn't matter that this is a Sonic game. I can't go fast here. This has become a test of endurance. You can throw as many hammer guys as you want at me, even if they're consecutive. You know what? F it. I can even take 2 on at once. I have become one with Sonic Heroes.
Oh my god. Chad, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Holy shit, man. How many of these guys are gonna keep throwing at me?
What did I say? I have become one with the game. I'll spam as many attacks as I have to in order to win. This is it. We're at the end. I even found an extra life before. These rails and lasers are my last real obstacle.
Okay.
Minor setback. That was just a fluke. Staring down the barrel of that charging energy cannon, my mind went blank.
Oh shit.
It's over. That was my last chance, and I blew it. I had no other choice but to restart. So many hours wasted, and for what? Is this challenge even worth beating? Is there even a reward at all? None of that mattered anymore. I had given up. But through that overpowering sense of defeat, a part of me, that stubborn part of me, wanted to try one last time. And so I did. Everything was coming together. It all made sense. I flew through the game with ease, ending up with 17 whole lives by Final Fortress. I felt unbeatable. This was it. That stupid laser. After admittedly losing like 8 of my 17 lives, I finally put my brain to use and flew over the blast with Tails. I'm still not even sure what I was supposed to do here, but it didn't matter. It worked. With the goal ring in sight. Of course, the very last thing in my way were my long-lost hammer-wielding hunks of joy. And so, I built up my final team blast, defeated those gosh darn clears, and reached the goal ring. Huh. I did it. That's cool. Do I get a reward? Oh. Wow, nothing happened. You know what? I don't even need the reward. I usually like to derive some sort of meaning from my videos, and the most obvious message to take away from this whole experience is to never give up. Yes, I know I'm talking about Sonic Heroes, but the message is still important. Overall, this took me an extremely solid 10 hours to beat, and I would advise against trying this mode completely if you haven't played the game in a while, as you will want to die. And with that, I think I'm going to stay away from Sonic games for a long while. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, but more importantly, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.